Yo, what's up internet? My name is Anthony and today we're continuing our ranking the Raiders position countdown. At number 7, we have the offensive tackle. You know, the team is deep when you have a position with a Pro Bowler and it still makes it this low. Let's go. In 2016, the left tackle spot was set. Donald Penn tested free agency and re-signed with the Raiders. He performed at a Pro Bowl level, allowing only one sack on the season, helping the Raiders create one of the most dominant offensive lines in football. The right tackle spot was another story. It wasn't so much that the right side was bad, it was more of a case that it didn't measure up with the rest of the line. Men like Watson came into the season as a starter and got hurt again. Austin Howard and various other players stepped in to play right tackle. Howard is a serviceable starter, but more competition was needed. Men like Watson departed to Denver in free agency. The Raiders wanted him back, but the Broncos overpriced his market value. Watson has looked good when playing, but he was far too injury prone for the contract he was given. To add depth and competition, McKenzie added offensive tackle Marshall Newhouse. Newhouse is expected to fight for the right tackle job, and worst case will be necessary depth since he has played all over the offensive line. Donald Penn is 34 years old, and McKenzie rightfully prepared for the future. In the 4th round, he got offensive tackle David Sharpe from Florida. There are conflicting reports about his ability to play on the right side due to his right eye, but everything seems to have cleared up. Sharpe has the size, but there are questions about his athleticism to play left tackle. He'll compete for the right tackle job as well, and might be the left tackle of the future. Currently, the Raiders have Donald Penn locking down the left side and a multitude of players competing for the right. Howard should have a leg up on the competition, but there are a lot of players. Adal Alexander, David Sharpe, Marshall Newhouse, and maybe even Denver Kirkland will try to be the starter. There's a solid amount of talent and depth on the line, and the right tackle spot should be solidified. In the best case, David Sharpe wins the right tackle position and looks like a left tackle of the future. Donald Penn continues his amazing play, and Derek Carr again doesn't get sacked much. Newhouse, Alexander, and Kirkland look good when asked to step in. The Raiders look to have the tackle spot solved for the foreseeable future. In the worst case, Donald Penn starts to show his age and can't keep up with the younger defensive ends. Sharpe isn't quick enough to play tackle in the NFL. What would probably happen in this scenario, Kalichi Assembly moves over to left tackle, and one of our depth players ends up playing left guard. Alexander, Newhouse, and Howard are revolving door at right tackle, and all just look okay. Overall, this isn't too bad of a case since all the players are capable of playing well when called upon. In the likely case, Donald Penn loses a step, but still is a very good left tackle. He continues his Iron Man streak and is a piece to a dominating line. Howard is the starter going into the season, but the Raiders try different players throughout the season and try and find an upgrade. Eventually, they give David Sharpe a shot and he looks good. The Raiders settle on Sharpe as a right tackle for the rest of the season with the hope that he will develop into a good NFL left tackle. And there you guys have it, an in-depth look at our offensive tackles. Overall, the tackles are pretty good, especially with Donald Penn on the left side. Many teams would love to have our problem with depth. Thanks for watching, guys.